Have you been struggling with weight loss? If so, you're in good company, because according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, about 42% of adults in the United States suffer from obesity. 42%! Maybe you've tried dieting once or twice or half a dozen times. If so, you've already discovered diets don't work. Watch this video and I'll explain why. So here's why diets don't work. Research shows that the majority of people who try dieting gain back most of the weight that they lose. In fact, they usually end up weighing more than they did before. In other words, diets are more of a problem than a solution. Everybody wants a quick fix, but here's the bottom line. You can try whatever diet strategy you want, but if you don't handle the core behaviors and the emotions at the heart of the problem, then dieting is doomed to fail. When it comes to hypnosis for weight loss, I take a different approach. Instead of wasting time on restrictive dieting that is doomed to fail, we work together to develop the habits, emotions, and behaviors that naturally lead to a slim and healthy body. Quick fixes are a waste of time because they just don't work. When it comes to losing weight, a long-term solution is going to be the shortest path to success. Everything we're going to do working together is focused on developing permanent habits and behaviors that will last you a lifetime. Instead of starving yourself, counting calories, and feeling miserable, how would life be different if you were actually attracted to healthy foods and even found yourself genuinely satisfied with smaller portions? And imagine being completely free of food cravings. What if instead of eating food emotionally or compulsively, you were just completely relaxed and calm around foods that used to drive you insane with temptation? Hypnosis for weight loss enables you to separate food and eating from your emotions. You're about to discover how hypnosis works to develop brand new habits and behaviors that completely change your relationship with food and eating. Hi, my name is Erick Känd. I'm a professional hypnotist coming up on almost 2 decades of experience helping people just like you reach their health and weight loss goals. Health and fitness are important to me, and I believe that adds integrity to the principles and the strategies that I'll be sharing with you. I know this sounds crazy, but I'm sure you may have seen some so-called weight loss experts that are personally carrying around an extra 20 to 50 pounds of body fat on their own frame. Whoever you decide to work with for this issue, please don't get your coaching from someone who's overweight and out of shape. At the very least, identify someone who is already getting the results you want to get for yourself. I've developed a systematic approach called the Total Immersion Hypnosis for Weight Loss program. By reprogramming your mind at the unconscious level to model the behaviors and the mindset of people who are already naturally healthy and slim, you can develop the habits and behaviors that inevitably lead you to achieve and maintain your ideal weight. But understand, this is not for everybody. Just to be clear, if you believe I've got a magic wand and I'm going to somehow hypnotically boink you on the head and fix everything with no effort on your part, then you're sadly mistaken. For you to be successful losing weight, you do need to take ownership of how you got to where you are in the first place. Also, recognize that you will need to make some significant lifestyle changes. If that doesn't sound reasonable to you, then let me save you some time. Just go ahead and close up this page and search around on Google for something else. Are you still with me? Okay, let's get to the good stuff. Who can benefit from weight loss through hypnosis? This program is for you if you have trouble sticking with a healthy lifestyle because you just can't seem to work through some negative habits. You already know there are things you could be doing: eating healthy, energizing foods, moving more and enjoying healthy exercise, eliminating highly processed and addictive foods like sugar. But knowing what to do and actually doing it, that is the challenge. It's like a part of you wants to lose weight and get healthy, and another part of you feels like you'd be depriving yourself if you didn't get to eat whatever you want. Does that sound about right? This process starts with you. We will work together to customize a program that addresses each of the areas where you specifically need help. And we're going to make sure that everything about this is fun and enjoyable to do, because if it's not enjoyable, it won't last in the long run. Your unconscious mind is basically like the software that runs your physical body. We utilize hypnotic techniques to reprogram the way that you subconsciously manage your emotions and interact with food. You'll develop mindful eating habits, speed up your metabolism, and eliminate self-defeating behaviors and beliefs. Let's review some of the common weight loss issues and how we use hypnosis techniques to resolve them. First up, hypnosis for cravings. Some people experience cravings for particular foods like sugar, sodas, bread, carbs, or even Starbucks Frappuccinos. These high glycemic foods create insulin spikes, which trigger the body's mechanisms for fat storage. You might have heard the old saying, a moment on the lips, forever on the hips. If food cravings have been an issue for you, then rejoice. I'm going to arm you with a variety of craving buster tools that literally stop cravings in their tracks. These anti-craving techniques are so effective, they will work even if you have no desire to give up that particular food you've been craving. And these techniques can be used anytime and anywhere. Other people won't even know that you're using them. Here's the truth about cravings. A craving is simply a habit. It's a learned behavior. And when your brain is triggered to fire off that anxious or compulsive feeling, I'm going to show you how to put up a roadblock that interrupts that craving pattern, deflating the emotional energy behind it. So you'll be able to switch off that craving anytime you choose. And every time you interrupt the craving pattern, it creates new neural pathways in the brain that allow you to just be relaxed and calm around foods that used to make you feel out of control. Just imagine being neutral about that food that used to drive you crazy. Imagine like you could just take it or leave it because that food no longer has any emotional control over you. Next up is hypnosis for emotional eating. Emotional eating is when you've developed the habit of eating in response to stressful thoughts or situations. It's eating for reasons that have nothing to do with physical hunger, like just being bored or lonely, anxious, or tired. Over time, it becomes easy to develop a habituated pattern of confusing emotional hunger with physical hunger. And then we end up using food as a distraction. Of course, eating comfort food doesn't resolve negative emotions. Compulsive eating just acts like a temporary band-aid that takes your mind off of miserable thoughts that are just spiraling out of control. It really is a vicious cycle when nothing gets done to resolve the emotional signals your body's sending you. Meanwhile, you just get fatter and fatter. In this case, being overweight is the symptom and overpowering negative emotions are the cause. Instead of asking, what should I eat? You might be better off asking, what am I feeling that's causing me to eat impulsively? Hypnosis helps you to just release those underlying emotions that are causing you to reach for those comforting foods. If you've been feeling depressed, anxious, or lonely, I'll show you how to deflate those habituated emotional patterns so that they no longer feel out of control. And when you take control of the factors that are causing you stress, food loses its luster as a distraction. Because when you're feeling strong and capable and confident, the need for emotional eating just dissolves and disappears. And then finally, we have hypnosis for healthy eating and exercise motivation. Because once we've got the cravings and the emotional triggers handled, the next phase of the Total Immersion Hypnosis for Weight Loss program utilizes hypnotic techniques for behavior modification. And that could mean motivation to exercise in ways that are fun and energizing, enjoying a diversity of nutrient-dense foods that empower you with optimum health, and responding to your body's natural signals to stop eating when your physical hunger has been satisfied. Everyone's different, so we'll address the problem areas that have been personally challenging for you. And because everything is customized to your personal situation and feedback, we're able to work together to make rapid progress on your weight loss goals. It's not complicated, nor does it have to be a struggle. Your current emotional habits and beliefs have been working against you. So we're simply using proven strategies to develop new habits and behaviors that serve you better now and into the future. Sound good? Here's the next step. Local clients can work with me at my office in St. Petersburg, Florida. However, I also utilize the Zoom video conferencing app to work with clients nationwide. And I have found that video online hypnosis sessions are just as effective as live office visits and far more convenient. Let's start off with a brief conversation to see if it's a good fit for us to work together. I've posted the link below for you to schedule a free 20-minute strategy call. We'll discuss your weight loss goals and challenges and determine if this Total Immersion Hypnosis for Weight Loss program is the perfect fit for your situation. So click that scheduling link and create an appointment for your free discovery call right now while you're still thinking about it. Thank you for taking this time with me today, and I look forward to speaking with you personally.